When the Artemis dawn first emerged from the wormhole, I thought I'd seen everything the galaxy could throw at me. Plasma storms, space pirates, bureaucrats from Earth Command. I'd faced them all. But nothing prepared me for Commander Kareth of the Valyrian Guard. We'd been sent to negotiate a peace treaty with the Valyrians, a warrior species known for their strength, honor, and the unfortunate habit of punching through bulkheads when offended. They were tall, 7 feet on average, with iridescent skin that shimmered under light, shifting colors based on emotion. Red meant anger or embarrassment. Blue meant calm. Gold meant amusement. Guess which color I saw most that day? Our ship had just docked at Valyra Prime's orbital citadel, a structure the size of a small moon. I was running late, as usual, because the coffee replicator had exploded again. So there I was, sprinting down a metallic corridor, clutching my datapad, muttering to myself about caffeine shortages and alien politics, when I rounded a corner and collided with something, or someone, solid as a wall. I hit the floor hard, datapad skittering away, and looked up. What I saw nearly made me forget English. Towering above me was Kareth, a Valyrian warrior in sleek black armor that hugged every inch of their muscular frame. Their face was sharp yet strangely elegant, with eyes like molten silver. A cascade of dark tendrils, not quite hair and not quite organic wiring, flowed behind them. Their voice was deep, resonant, carrying a faint metallic echo. "You are human," they said, tilting their heads slightly. "Small. Fragile." "Thanks," I said, rubbing my elbow. "You're, huge." Kareth blinked, clearly uncertain if that was an insult or observation. "You are the liaison from Earth. Captain Mira Voss. At your service." I saluted awkwardly because my arm still hurt. "Sorry about running into you. I didn't see." And then it happened. I noticed the back of their armor, sculpted, precise, a piece of alien engineering that looked like it belonged in a museum. The light hit the material just right, and before my brain could intervene, my mouth decided to betray me. "Nice butt," I said. Silence. Absolute, suffocating silence. Karetha's silver eyes widened. Their iridescent skin flickered, blue, then violet, then a deep, brilliant crimson that pulsed like an alarm beacon. The air around them seemed to hum. I realized, too late, that I'd probably just committed some galactic-level faux pas. Sorry," I stammered. "That came out wrong. Meant nice armor." "The butt armor. I mean, Kareth took a slow step toward me. "In Valyrian culture," they said, their voice low, "commenting on another's rear plating is considered a mating invitation." "Oh no," I whispered. They crouched down, bringing their face level with mine. "Do you intend to mate, Captain Voss?" "I know. Definitely not. I mean, you're very attractive, but this is, strictly professional." Karetha's skin deepened to a dangerous shade of red. I couldn't tell if that meant anger or embarrassment. Probably both. Then, to my utter horror, they reached out and lifted me off the floor, effortlessly like I weighed nothing. "I accept your apology," they said. "But be warned. Many warriors would have taken that as a challenge." "A challenge?" I squeaked. "Yes," Kareth said gravely. "To a sparring duel." Before I could protest, they gently set me down, emphasis on gently for them, which meant I nearly stumbled backward. Then they turned and strode down the hall, every step measured, every movement radiating restrained power. And despite the mortification burning through me, I couldn't help but notice. Yeah, still a nice butt. Part 2. Negotiations and bruises. The treaty discussions began later that day in the Valyrian Grand Chamber, a vast hall lined with banners depicting ancient battles. Kareth stood beside their chieftain, serving as translator and cultural advisor. Every time our eyes met, I swore I saw that faint flicker of red in their skin again. The talks were tense. Earth wanted trade routes through Valyrian territory. The Valyrians demanded shared military technology. I did my best to keep things professional, though it was hard when my accidental compliment kept echoing in my brain. At one point, Kareth leaned close to whisper a translation in my ear. Their voice was a low rumble, their breath oddly warm. "You are distracted, Captain Voss." "Just focusing," I said. "You are thinking about the earlier incident." "What?" "Well, not at all." Karetha's lips curved slightly. "Lies do not suit you." I glared at them. "You're enjoying this, aren't you?" "Perhaps," they said, with a faint shimmer of gold now rippling across their skin. "You are unlike other diplomats. Unfiltered. Honest. That's a polite way of saying idiot. I find it refreshing." And just like that, the tension broke. By the end of the day, we'd made more progress in one session than Earth Command had managed in 6 months of messages. The Valyrian chieftain even commended me for my spirited approach. I didn't dare ask what that meant. But as we left the chamber, Kareth turned to me. "You spoke boldly. The chieftain respects courage." "I was just doing my job," I said. "Perhaps. But your words have strength." I paused. "Would you train with me?" "Train? As in sparring?" "Yes. To understand Valyrian ways." I hesitated. "Last time I said something dumb, you nearly snapped me in half." Karetha's eyes gleamed. "Then perhaps you will learn to dodge faster." Part 3. Lessons in Pain and Understanding. The Valyrian training arena was a cathedral of steel and light. The gravity was higher than on Earth, and the floor vibrated faintly with the hum of energy shields. Kareth tossed me a practice staff made of polished alloy. "Begin," they said. I barely managed to lift it before Kareth moved. A blur of motion. The staff clanged against mine, the force nearly knocking me backward. I gritted my teeth and swung again. They deflected it effortlessly. "Your stance is weak," they said. "Your center unsteady." "Well, your planet's gravity is trying to kill me," I shot back. They tilted their head, amused. "Adapt." And somehow I did. Bit by bit, swing by swing, I started to find rhythm. Kareth moved like flowing metal. Precise, graceful, unstoppable. When I tripped over my own feet for the 3rd time, they caught me before I hit the floor. Their hand lingered on my arm, the warmth of their touch surprising. "You learn quickly," they said softly. "Or you're just going easy on me." "Never." We trained for hours. By the end, I was bruised, sweating, and breathless. Kareth helped me to my feet again, that faint red shimmer returning to their skin. "You fought well, Captain Voss." "Thanks," I panted. "Though I think you cracked a rib." Karetha's brows furrowed in concern. "I did not intend." "I'm fine," I interrupted. "I've had worse. You should see what Earth bureaucracy does to a person." That earned me a deep, resonant laugh, their first genuine laugh since we met. It echoed across the training hall, bright and disarming. For a moment, the alien warrior didn't seem quite so intimidating. Epilogue. Diplomatic relations. A week later, the treaty was signed. The Valyrians and humans would share technology and protection across the outer colonies. Kareth stood beside me as we watched the 2 flags unfurl side by side in the chamber's dome. "You have changed how the Valyrian Guard views your species," they said. "You have earned respect." Smiled. Glad I didn't start a war instead.